We'll get ready to sweat it out again as we go into Thursday. Temperatures are going to surge back into the mid-90s. That's without factoring in that humidity. Dew points are going to hold for the most part in the mid-70s, so it is going to feel close to 106 as we go into your Thursday. Now, there's a slim chance that we may see a spot thunder shower, although at this point, I think that'll be the exception and not the rule, as most of us will get through your Thursday without seeing a single raindrop. But, you know, it's Central Florida. It's the middle of summer, so you never want to completely rule out that thunder shower threat. It's just a matter of where they pop up. Now, let's talk about your beach forecast. This has been an interesting one for the past few days, all thanks to Bertha that has been churning up the Gulf. So there's still going to be rough surf and a higher risk of rip currents from Clearwater Beach down to Siesta Key Beach. So if you want to go to the Gulf Coast, that is something you need to be aware of. It will be slightly safer at Cocoa Beach and New Smyrna Beach out on the East Coast, but even there will still be more of a moderate risk of rip currents. So, you know, just of the two coasts, the East Coast will be that slightly safer option, at least for the next few days until Bertha completely dissipates and that gets put in our rearview mirror. Let's hope there's not another one coming in our windshield. All right, Thursday night, mainly clear here in the Villages. It is going to stay muggy, so keep those fans and air conditioners going as temperatures will only bottom out in the mid-70s. And for your Friday, let's do it all over again, shall we? Well, scattered clouds, chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm with highs in the mid-90s. Even though that wind is expected to switch more out of the northeast, as you can see, it's just not going to cool us off very much. We would have to have more of a brisk northeast wind for it to really make a difference across Central Florida. All right, now let's talk about how hot it's going to feel over the coming days. Mentioning that temperatures, yes, will hold in the mid-90s, but you got to factor in that high humidity. So between the fact that temperatures will be in the mid-90s with those dew points averaging around 74 degrees, that is going to put the heat index near 106 for Friday, 107 on Saturday, and then right around 105 for Sunday on into Monday. But are you really going to feel much of a difference between 105 to 107? No, it all just spells uncomfortable. So definitely find ways to stay cool over the coming days. And that includes going into next week. I was hoping that temperatures were going to come down a little bit on Monday and Tuesday, but our latest trend is pushing those numbers back into the mid-90s. Now, as I mentioned before, it does look like Monday has maybe a slightly better chance of seeing more widely scattered showers and thunderstorms heading into the afternoon. At least that's the forecast at this point. Again, even the numbers have changed. But we're going to stay in the mid-90s through Tuesday. Maybe by next Wednesday, we'll be able to dip into the lower 90s. But again, is there really much of a difference between the feel of 93 to 96? Not really. So take care of yourselves. Take care of your pets as well. And of course, you can always check out our latest forecast updates right here on BNN. Tune your radio to WVLG and check us out in the Villages Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching Meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.